welcome back to my channel. Today I am showing you my apartment. My husband and I, we both live here, and with our pug. Say hi, Graham. Hi, Graham. So we all live in a 550 square foot apartment, and this is the first time that we've lived in something that was this small. Last place that we had lived in had like 2 extra bedrooms. So it was like a 3-bedroom house, and it was actually a house. And you know, I just spent so much time cleaning it, and you know, we just had so much stuff, and we didn't even go in the other rooms. Like literally, you know, I use the kitchen probably the most, and then, you know, of course everyone uses the bathroom, and then you sleep in your bed and you sit on the couch to play games or watch TV or whatever. So those were the only rooms that we were even using. We were looking to move to a different apartment. Number one, we wanted it to be fairly new because we had lived in very old places, and I was dealing with mold, so I had to, you know, kind of get rid of a lot of things. And so we want it to be fairly new. So we moved into this one, and it is a 1-bedroom, and it was refurbished, which is great. I started in like last December trying to start like getting rid of stuff, and then we moved in here in April, and even the day that we moved in, we were just like, oh wow, we have more things than we need and it's not gonna fit. We had to get rid of even more things. I just felt like the apartment was getting like crowded again. And so I went around and redid everything all over again, like went through all the closets, and I had a huge pile of things that, you know, we thought we were going to use that we hadn't even used in the last couple months. I started listing things on eBay and some of the like yard sale Facebook groups, and I started selling them. And so I only have a very small pile left. It's in the bedroom now, but I did have like my whole car like filled with things that I needed to sell. And it's amazing, you know, how many hundreds of dollars worth of things that you have sitting around that you're not even using. Let me just show you around and show you just how I have things organized right now. It probably will change because I am really loving the minimalistic lifestyle, and I really want to embrace the minimalism. And you know, even though we had gotten rid of a lot of clothes, like I'm going to be doing a video about Project 333. For 3 months, you pick your 33 items that you're going to use or wear, I guess. I'm going to be doing that for the fall, and I am going to film it for you guys and show you guys everything that I'm going to wear. So that's for another video. Right now, let me show you our apartment. It's the front door, obviously, that you come into, and so you can look out underneath. You can see that my car is parked out there. I have a Prius. This is my desk, which actually I think my husband Alvin had bought it for him, but I ended up using it all the time. So this is like my area over here, and it was a lot more cluttered. As you can see, like I have my cookbooks right here, and I actually sold and got rid of a lot of cookbooks, and so those are just like my favorites that I have, which maybe in a couple months or so, maybe I'll get rid of some more if I find out that I'm not using them a lot. And then I have some like of my piano books down there because I play the piano, and I have some planner stickers and stamps and stuff are in this box, which I'll show you when I do a Plan With Me video again. And then up here I have like all of my Bible stuff. So actually the big binder has pictures from our wedding, and then I have like some Bibles and devotionals and some notebooks and stuff like that. Then I have my laptop and my planner, which a lot of times I'll put my planner like on this shelf, but I have it out right now because I'm about to meal plan. And then I have like, you know, just a little speaker system right there, and you know, my pens. I have a wireless charger for my phone because the charging port died the other day, so just got that. Then my book for ideas, my mouse, the coffee cup that I usually take all over the place, all the library books that I get, and I just like keep like a whole big stack of them, and like half of this is a stack of library books, and then those are ones that I'm borrowing from my mom. So that whole shelf is like could be empty if I needed it to be. And then those are some of my scrapbooks from when I was little. And then over here by the door, we have this little shelf, and it was like a catch-all. It looked terrible just a couple weeks ago. And so I have like where we keep like receipts and some mail and checkbooks and stuff right there. And then like this is kind of Alvin's little area. So like he has like his chapstick, his keys, his knives. His laptop is kept there because he usually plays it over on the table. And then he has like some gaming systems and extra controllers in that one. So that's kind of just, so you don't really see a lot of mess, but that's kind of like his catch-all thing. We have our TV remotes because I just hate when there's like remotes all over here. I just like to have a place for them. And then we have some of our shoes that we keep by the door, which those will change once we're not in the summer. I have one pair of sandals, and then I have on slippers, which is what I normally wear in the house. And then, you know, Alvin has his like sandals and slippers, and he usually has a pair of work shoes here. So sometimes I have to put some other ones away. And then, you know, we have our keys hanging. And I have earbuds right there that I use when I'm going like out to walk Graham or whatever, and his leash right there. And then we just have a little futon. We had bought like a whole like couch set with like an extra chair and a love seat and everything when we had first gotten married. And then we ended up selling it in December because we were looking into either moving into this tiny apartment, or we were actually like thinking about living in an RV or a tiny house. We thought that would be really cool. So we have this ottoman that Alvin actually got on Amazon for only like $12. We got 2 of them, and it can fold up so you can kind of like put it away if you didn't need this like big piece of furniture here. But actually we keep some things in it, and so I have a big blanket in here because I love to have a blanket on when I'm like sitting and reading, especially because Alvin keeps it so cold. And then I do babysit a little like almost 2-year-old, so there's like some toys in the bottom of here. But yeah, so we use that to kind of keep that other stuff, you know, like out of the way. And then over here we have Graham's cage, and he has a little basket of his toys. We do have this one chair that Alvin just loves, otherwise it would not be here. I would have that space open, but Alvin really likes it, so we kept it. So next to my desk, you know, we have the TV. Alvin has his gaming systems and internet and charging stuff. And then this is kind of like our only knick-knack shelf. I had sold back in December like a lot of the games and movies that we weren't really using. And so these are the only ones that we have left. So there's like only maybe like 3 or so movies. And then some of Alvin's games those are his favorite to play. And then I have some of my like exercise DVDs. This we keep all of our like change in, so we're gonna cash that in like for December. And then, you know, just some knickknacks, some pictures. So a lot of those were from our wedding, and so that's one of the reasons why we keep them. So that's our only knickknack shelf because I don't like knickknacks. All right, so we're moving into the kitchen. We have 2 stools here, so this is where I cook and where we eat. I use the kitchen probably the most, and it is actually fairly large, even though I did try and get rid of more stuff that I wasn't really using. I used, you know, my cutting boards, my knives, my KitchenAid, which if you can't tell, my favorite color is teal. You know, my fruit bowl, hot pads. Those are only some of my spices. Those are probably the ones that I use the most. I have a lot more in this cabinet. Yeah, I should probably be a minimalist on spices and stuff, but oh well. I even have some spice mixtures up here that I've made, and my pink Himalayan salt that I had to grind in my coffee grinder. So yeah, I'm not gonna show you like inside of my cabinets because I feel like that would be boring. But yeah, so that is the kitchen, and then we have our washer and our dryer, which I was so glad came with the apartment because I would hate to have to go and do laundry somewhere else. And then these look like 2 closets, but they're not actually 2 closets. That is a hot water heater, so nothing can go in it. That's why my vacuum cleaner is just kind of out in the open. And then this is a pantry, and it's actually a pretty good size. We have some camping chairs in there and a cooler, and then like all of this stuff is, well, that is, this is seltzer water, but then those and these are all that like stevia soda that we really like. And if you can't tell, they were on clearance, so I bought them all because, and I decided to store them because that's saving me money. And since both my husband and I are on keto, I knew we would go through them and drink them. And then this stuff kind of has, well, I do have onions in this one, but then this other stuff is like Graham's dog food and his treats. And so, oh, and then I have egg cartons that I need to give to my mom, some sweet potatoes. So it doesn't always look this full, you know, when all that stuff is gone. You know, broom, mopping thing. And then I usually have like all of my glass Pyrex up there, but I have a lot of food prepped and some of them are used in the dishwasher. I have my bike helmet, my iron, my lunch bag. This is like my savory foods. And then this is stuff to like, oh, bake with. Look at the living room from this side. And a look at the kitchen from this side. All right, so heading into the bedroom. This is the only bedroom that's in here. And so you have our bed, which is a queen bed. This is the other ottoman that right now, the stuff on top of it is that pile of stuff that I need to sell. And then in it has another big blanket that I usually put on the bed when it gets to be wintertime. And it has a bunch of sweatshirts that I usually wear in the winter, but when I do that project 333, those are gonna go. So those won't be in there anymore. Then we have one dresser that we got for this apartment, and I have the top two drawers and my husband has the bottom two drawers. And so most of my husband's stuff, he needs to do a project 333, but I don't know if I can get him to do that. But most of mine, like I have like my underwear and swimsuits, pajamas, and then the second drawer I have like leggings, shorts, and t-shirts. But I'm probably going to get rid of some of those and maybe I'll give him an extra drawer. I don't know. We keep all of our other, we keep all of our other clothes. This is my husband's side. And so these are his, like, mostly work clothes and stuff. He does have a lot of ties, though. We need to get rid of those ties. We don't have very many shoes. He only has, like, 3 pairs of shoes down there. And then he has, like, a bin of more clothes with, like, 5 swimsuits and whatever else. Then he has, like, a couple books, and these are camping stuff for when we go camping. So there's, like, an air mattress, a lantern, and I forget what else. But all of this stuff I would like to get rid of. It's a couple bins. One of it is Christmas stuff. We don't need all those suitcases anymore, and I think the suitcases even have stuff in them. And then one of these is a whole bin of more of my husband's clothes, and another is a whole bin of stuff that he wants to save or keep from like his childhood and stuff. So I'm not sure if we can ever downsize on some of that stuff, but that would be awesome. And then this is my side. So we have our filing box, again, a tarp for the camping stuff. We have just a couple games, our favorite games. And then these are my clothes, which I have all of my clothes either in the closet or in the dresser. I don't have like summer or winter put away. They're just all out. But I still, like, there's some summer dresses in here that I just didn't even wear this summer, so I need to get rid of those. So I will show you that in my other video. And then I do have some shoes, but pretty much that's it. I have a purse hanging here and my sweater that I wear pretty much all the time. All right, so we do have a laundry basket, and this is how we head into the bathroom. And, like, this is the end of the apartment. That's it. It's just this bathroom with, you know, we have some extra towels for company. You know, we have drawers, and underneath I keep my cleaning supplies under there, and then I keep my makeup right here, and our toothbrushes over there. And then we do have some, like, my husband's stuff is down here, and then I just have like a little, well, I really only have like one thing because I have an extra pair of glasses, and then we have 2 bottles of sunscreen up here for my husband. If you enjoyed this tour, as you can see, like, I still have some areas that I want to work on, especially with clothes. I feel like that, you know, kind of overruns the closet. In the next couple months, like, I'm really going to be reading a lot more about minimalism and researching more about it. and seeing if I can, like, I'm gonna do that project 333 that I said, and hopefully that will get rid of a lot of clothes after a couple months, the ones that I realize that I'm not wearing. Other than that, I feel like we're pretty good in a lot of the other areas. It's just because we only have that one closet in our bedroom, and so that makes it feel that like we just have a ton of stuff in that closet. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you next time.